Okay, if I were going to introduce the book I Can, this might be how I would do it. This book is called I Can. Can you read that? I Can. And it is about all of the things that children can do. So on this page, the little girl says, I can. What do you think she's doing? Well, we're going to read this book to find all the things that these children can do. So on the first page, this little guy, what's he going to say to us? He's going to say, I can. Oh, there he is, running, yep. And then I can, yep. I can. What do you think she's doing right here? If the child said swing, I would say, what would you expect to see at the beginning of the word swing? They say S, and I say, can you find swing? There's the S. Read that word, swing. And then the kids can, oh my goodness, all kinds of things happening here, huh? I can, what do you think this little guy's doing here? Now the child might say skateboard. If the child said skateboard, I'm going to say, well, that could be skateboard or it could be ride. What would you expect to see at the beginning of the word ride? They predict R. Find ride. Ride. There it is. Read it again. Ride. One more time. Ride. Did you see an R there? Yep. Oh, and look at all the things kids can do. This one says, I can, and I can. And then on the last page, oh, this little girl's having so much fun. So we're going to read this book to find out all the things that the children say I can do. That would be the book introduction. Now you might have picked different pages for your predict and locate. There are certainly some tricky ones in here. So you don't have to have picked the ones that I picked. The idea I would want to see is that you were able to execute the prompting sequence correctly for predict and locate. So the magic phrase after you get the student to predict is, what would you expect to see at the beginning of the word, and then you name the word, ride, ride. You can even isolate that initial sound if that helps them out. After they predict the letter, you ask them to find that word and then read it. That is a quick book introduction. The more you practice on these, the better you're going to get. So you might also want to, if you're looking for a text to practice doing these read alouds with, you could go back to last week's weekly prep and pull off the books that we used for the initial running record practice, and you could practice doing introductions to those.